Ever wonder what it's like to go from scraping by to living in the spotlight? For some K-pop and K-drama stars, their journeys to fame weren't just about learning dance moves or delivering the perfect line. They were about escaping extreme poverty. These stars went from barely making ends meet to becoming global icons, all while chasing their dreams and breaking barriers. Ready to meet the idols and actors who turned hardship into superstardom? Their stories are as jaw-dropping as their rise to fame. Let's start off with the case of Superstar K's 2009 winner, So In-guk. With this angelic voice and charming looks, it's easy to forget he wasn't always living the good life. His parents were so financially strapped that basic survival was a daily challenge. His mother collected trash to make ends meet, while his father took on back-breaking welding jobs. At just 20 years old, So left for Seoul alone, armed with nothing but a dream of making it big. It wasn't an easy journey, with multiple failures trying to break him, but when he won his first season of Superstar K, everything changed. And while his rags to riches story may seem like something out of a drama, So is never ashamed to talk about his past. In fact, he proudly shares the story of how his family fought together to get by. Another star whose rise to fame was anything but smooth is Joon. Known for his diverse talents, Lee can do it all: acting, dancing, and even DJing. But long before he was living the high life, Lee faced a reality so grim it could easily have been the plot of one of his dramas. His family was so poor they couldn't afford school trips, and his dream of dancing almost ended because ballet shoes were a luxury they could never afford. Everything changed when Joon earned a scholarship to the Seoul Arts High School, which put him on a path to stardom, landing him roles in top-tier K-dramas and giving him the chance to shine in the entertainment world. Then there's Choi, whose fame skyrocketed with his role in High Kick Through the Roof. But before the laughs and success, his life was far from easy. At just 5 years old, Choi lost his mother to illness, and not long after, his father's business went under, leaving the family in financial ruin. Separated from his dad and older brother, Choi was sent to live with his aunt, while his family was scattered. Despite all this, he worked menial jobs while chasing his dream of acting. His determination finally paid off when he got his breakthrough role, but those tough early years left a mark that even fame can't erase. IU's voice is known for its ability to tug at the heartstrings, but her life story is just as emotional. Growing up, her family struggled so much that her parents had to send her and her brother to live with their grandmother. IU's early days were spent in a tiny room, but her talent never faded. After countless auditions, she landed a deal with Leon Entertainment, and from there, her life changed. Now, IU's music is loved worldwide, and she's a true testament to how persistence and passion can pull you out of the darkest times. BTS is now a global sensation, with each member earning millions. But some of them come from much more modest beginnings. Take Suga, for instance. Born into a poor family, he faced tough choices early in his career. During their 2017 comeback special, he revealed that in high school, he often had to pick between eating and affording transport. If he bought a $2 bowl of noodles, he would walk home. Suga also shared that he wasn't always paid for the songs he wrote back then. He later opened up about these struggles, both financial and emotional. In his raw but honest mixtape, Kim Taehyung, better known as V from BTS, might have been pulling weeds instead of pulling off chart-topping hits, if life had gone just a little differently. Born into a poor farming family in Daegu, South Korea, V grew up thinking his future was set, helping his grandma on the farm, probably with a few chickens running around. He once admitted that if it weren't for a random chance to tag along with his friend to an audition, his biggest dream might have been perfecting his crop rotation instead of perfecting his vocal range. Raised mostly by his grandma while his parents were hard at work, V thought farming life was his destiny, but fate and a little musical magic had other plans. That faithful audition unlocked his love for music, and thank goodness for that. Can you imagine a world without V's velvety baritone or his adorable stage presence as part of the world's biggest boy band? Neither can we. Looks like the farm's loss was the music world's massive gain. Park Shin-hye may exude elegance and confidence on screen, but her journey to stardom was anything but glamorous. Financial struggles loomed over her family, and when she decided to become an actress, they sacrificed everything to support her dreams. With iconic roles in Stairway to Heaven and Miracle in Cell No. 7, Park Shin-hye's success shows that hard work and determination can pave the way to greatness, no matter where you start. Jung-il-woo, who dazzled audiences in The Glory, has one of the most heartbreaking backstories in Korean entertainment. Raised by his sister in extreme poverty, Jung's childhood was full of hardships. At one point, he had to drink water from the sidewalk to quench his hunger. A story so tragic, it's hard to believe it's real. But that same hunger, both literal and figurative, fueled his determination to succeed, and today he's one of the brightest stars in Korean dramas. The late Hara achieved incredible fame as a member of Hara, winning hearts both in Korea and around the world. But her rise to stardom came after a difficult childhood. When her parents separated, her mother left, and her father, unable to support them, placed her and her brother in the care of their aunt. Despite these hardships, Hara found her passion in entertainment. At just 14, she was accepted into an entertainment company and threw herself into dance, singing, and acting, often practicing late into the night and getting only a few hours of sleep before starting it all over again. Her perseverance and dedication were key to her success. Then there's Lee Jung-jae, who captivated audiences in Sandglass with his portrayal of a protective bodyguard. But long before the camera started rolling, Lee grew up in a home where his parents worked tirelessly just to put food on the table. That experience shaped his work ethic. After years of hard work, Lee finally reached a point where he could provide for his family, something he always dreamed of doing as a child. Once success came, it didn't stop, and Lee's career continues to flourish. For fans of the world of the married, it's hard to imagine someone as glamorous as So-hee ever struggling. But like many stars on this list, she knows hardship all too well. At just 20 years old, Han packed up and moved to Seoul with a pocket full of cash and a heart full of dreams. She worked in a bar just to survive while auditioning for roles. After years of perseverance, she got her break in Shin-hye music video, and her acting career took off. So-hee's story is one of resilience, proving that even the toughest struggles can lead to the brightest futures. Park Bo-gum is another star who had to overcome an avalanche of challenges. Losing his mother at a young age, Park was left with his father and siblings to navigate life. Things took a sharp turn when his father took out a loan he couldn't repay, plunging the family into bankruptcy. Even after making his television debut, Park Bo-gum had to keep working hard to pay off his family's debt, but his talent and tenacity eventually brought him success. His roles in Reply 1988 and Hello Monster cemented his place in Korean entertainment, and today he's a fan favorite. And we can't talk about struggle without mentioning Rain, the multi-talented entertainer who's made waves not in just Korea but across the globe. Long before he was headlining concerts and starring in blockbusters, Rain faced days without food and watched his mother's health deteriorate because they couldn't afford medicine. Despite these obstacles, Rain poured everything into his craft, working day and night to perfect his dancing and singing skills. Tragically, his mother passed away before she could see the fruits of his labor, but Rain's incredible rise from poverty to superstardom stands as one of the most inspiring stories in K-pop history. These K-pop and K-drama stars prove that with talent, grit, and a whole lot of determination, you can rise from any challenge, even extreme poverty. Pretty inspiring, right? Who's your favorite star with an incredible comeback story? Do you think their struggles make their success even sweeter? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed hearing about their journeys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more stories like these.